Ladies and gentlemen, on I-95 in Virginia, traffic backed up for 15 plus hours. On I-95, they said it is backed up 50 miles. Many of these people have been out there for over 15 hours. Many cars have ran out of gas. Many people are stranded with no food, no water. It is a living nightmare. I just looked at another article before this one, and it was showing a dog being airlifted out of there. I mean, it's really, really bad. Woo. So we had snow yesterday. We had some here in New Jersey, but it was not quite as severe in states more south of us. So down there in DC and Virginia, they had 8 and some spots 10 inches of snow. I mean, it's been a nightmare for them. So I'm going to go ahead and play this audio from the Wall Street Journal.
Winter storm in Virginia leaves drivers on I-95 stranded overnight. Over 14 inches of snow fell Monday in Fredericksburg, about 50 miles south of Washington, D.C., and stretches of the interstate remain closed. By Omar Abdulbaqui and Alexa Kors. January 4, 2022, 2:04 p.m. Eastern Time. Stretches of Interstate 95 were closed Tuesday after more than 14 inches of snow piled up south of Washington, D.C., leaving many drivers stranded overnight. Virginia Governor Ralph Northam said Tuesday morning that an emergency message was transmitted to stranded drivers to connect them with support, as responders continued to clear down trees, assist disabled vehicles, and reroute drivers. Parts of I-95, which extends from Maine to Florida and runs through several major East Coast cities, remained closed in Virginia on Tuesday, the state's Department of Transportation said. Fredericksburg, Virginia, 50 miles south of the nation's capital, was the epicenter of the I-95 standstill. Traffic cameras were out of service due to power outages, which left the Virginia Department of Transportation's Fredericksburg office unable to confirm specific affected locations, the agency said Monday. We know many travelers have been stuck on Interstate 95 in our region for extraordinary periods of time over the past 24 hours, in some cases since Monday morning, Virginia Department of Transportation Fredericksburg District Engineer Marcy Parker said, in a statement Tuesday. This is unprecedented, and we continue to steadily move stop trucks to make progress toward restoring lanes. Representatives for the Transportation Department didn't immediately respond to questions. Our Virginia State Police spokeswoman said she can't confirm how many motorists have been affected by the standstill. The snow forced a Senate vote to be postponed on Tuesday morning, Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, ENY, said on the Senate floor. Senator Tim Kaine, Virginia, tweeted a photo from within a vehicle behind 3 semi-trucks Tuesday morning, writing, "I started my normal 2-hour drive to D.C. at 1 p.m. yesterday. 19 hours later, I'm still not near the Capitol." In a follow-up tweet, he said a family walked by in the middle of the night handing out oranges to people in cars that were stopped on I-95. Bless them, Mr. Kaine said. Scott Hound, 37, said he left his home in Fredericksburg on Monday around 6 p.m. to pick up friends from Dulles International Airport. He didn't make it to the airport and ended up stuck on Route 1. As of midday Tuesday, about 18 hours later, he said he was still stranded. Mr. Hound, an engineer, said he had eaten some candy and had a few bottles of water. He said he had about a quarter tank of gas left and that he was glad he drove a pickup truck. "I'm just hanging out," he said. "There's nothing I can do except sit here." Federal offices in Washington, D.C., were open Tuesday with the option for some workers to work from home after closing on Monday, according to the U.S. Office of Personnel Management. The conditions were reminiscent of a 2011 blizzard that pummeled the Midwest, burying Chicago under nearly 2 feet of snow and leaving hundreds of cars abandoned on Lake Shore Drive, a major highway in the city. Eliza Collins contributed to this article. Write to Omar Abdulbaqui at omar.abdulbaqui@wsj.com.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, they are still stranded out there. That is a damn shame. Just to know that people have been out on that road for 18 plus hours. I think I would be losing my mind. When I was coming home from work, this must have been back in 2007, I had to travel 95 through Pennsylvania, and a truck overturned. No, it was 495. I'm sorry, 495. And a truck overturned during rush hour. I was stuck out there for 4 hours. The traffic did not start moving. I left my job at 6 p.m. The traffic did not start moving until 10. I was two through, and that was just 4 hours, and I lost my mind over 4 hours. But one thing, when you come up in this neck of the woods, one thing I will give New Jersey credit on, they are good at clearing up an accident. When you cross over to Pennsylvania, they're much slower in clearing the traffic up. Like, let's say there's a crash, New Jersey will have that crash cleared up in about an hour or two. Pennsylvania, it takes them sometimes 4 or 5 hours to get an accident cleared up. I'm not exaggerating either. So I think that was the longest I ever got stuck in traffic in my lifetime. And boy, I never want to go through that again. But y'all, please tell me what you think. And I sure hope none of my subscribers are stuck out there. Woo. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.